Hello, Tara here. Hope everyone's having a great day. I did not do a page kit making video for this current Mercy Tiara kit. The August kit was the Sweet Summer kit. And kind of the reason for that was I had some issues with, anyway, I had a messy hand, so it was not going to be very pretty to look at. So what I did was the weekend, let's see, I waited over the long weekend in August. I knew what was coming, and I wasn't feeling well that weekend, so I just kind of sat and made sketches of what I was kind of planning to do with the pictures I had. And I did, if you've ever taken a Vicky Booten class, she does up like cut diagrams. I don't know, maybe other designers do too, but she's the only one I really take for her 10 plus layout classes and her album classes. I think they're really well worth the money. And this helped me this month in particular because I was already wanting to play with it and it wasn't in my hands yet. So I thought, I'm just going to figure out what I'm going to do. So I was kind of in my head planning what papers I was going to use with what. And then I was like, well, I want to use this one for more than 2 layouts. So how am I going to? So I just started making the cut diagrams, and I printed up squares on Publisher. I just made like squares and printed them off. And things did change after I got them and I'd put them together, and some of them I didn't love how they looked together. So there were some adjustments made after the fact, but I managed to do 14 layouts so far. And what's today? The 25th? Yeah. And I think I can get 2 more out of it. And I did order the mini album as well. So I have the main kit, the extra pattern paper, cardstock, embellishment, mixed media, the album, and then I ordered a second pack of sequin or a confetti mix because I typically do. I usually regret it if I don't get the second pack. So I just thought I'd go through and try and quickly show what I've done. This one I did add in, I think, just 1 extra piece of paper. I wanted some bright green cardstock. So this is Simple Stories Color Vibes in green. And it just kind of bumped up. See, like this green is what kind of was in the kit, but there was nothing solid. So I thought this would go nice. And then, let's see, this is a July premium sketch from Scrap a Sketch. So I can't show the actual sketch really. But let's see what to say. So other than the paper, this background cardstock, which I of course did gut, whatever is shown is basically what's been used. I saved every little bit because I was wanting to see just how much I could get out of this kit, how many layouts, because usually I get 6 or 7, sometimes 8. But I thought, let's try and get as many as we can. So, the heck? Sorry, somebody just came flying in. So, these little pieces were fussy cut from one of the pattern papers. I did a lot of these thin frames just to make use of, get the most of the pattern paper. And this is it's an old die, and I don't even know, I want to say it was a Spellbinders die, but I might be wrong. It would probably be Spellbinders or some Sizzix, but I think Spellbinders. Anyway, oh, and this month, I'm all over the place. I am so sorry, guys. Tracy and Scott started adding in their own custom acrylic. pieces that are created by a local gal there that has a business that makes, actually, is it on here? Creative Designs by Carrie. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to getting more fun acrylic pieces. So a little bit of confetti, a little bit of the freckled fawn, a lot of confetti here. And then what I used to just do some faux stitching was, this is a Sakura Jelly Roll pen, and it's one of the Moonlight? No, shoot. This is Gold Sakura on here. So basically, if you're drawing, you get a touch of teal and a touch of gold. So the gold really shows up on the dark, but you can see in the lighter, maybe not, a little bit of the teal. So I kind of went around and just added a little bit of extra to all of the edges. But yeah, so there's one. Then this one, like I said, I used a lot of these thin frames, just kind of staggered around. So this die cut, The Best Things in Life Are, had a bunch of macarons on it, like it was from the Just Roll With It collection. Didn't really jive with the dogs. So this piece, and this piece are all from June's kit. And the little, I thought, this is what made me think of it, was this check, the green check, and this fit over the macarons, and then I could add the rest of my title. Everything else is from the kit. Nothing groundbreaking there. And then there was no sketch for that one. That one I just kind of flung stuff at it. This one is, it's actually like a Halloween layout, but I've had these pictures forever and I've just been waiting for the right kit. And I love how the sunflowers play against, because I mean, this is summer harvest? No, what was it? Good grief. Anyway, to me it looks a little more fall with those big sunflowers. So this piece was fussy cut out of one of the 4x4s. This piece as well. I think this was just part of a frame, this little green thing, and I just made a little banner. Used a lot of the printable labels this month. Oh, and these yellow letters, I used the Small But Mighty kit from last month for a lot. The colors went really nicely, especially the yellow. And I just kind of drew around the lettering with a pencil messily, just so it could stand out a little bit more. But that's that one. This is the sketch of the month on the Facebook page, and I actually had it mostly done before I decided on what pictures I was going to use. And then I found Dave had gone up north fishing, and he sent me this of his little red legs. So I thought I'd already had these on here, and it's like, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Focus on the good. Beautiful sunrise or sunset. Let's see, what way was that? I don't know. He was just sending pictures here and there. And then I used the stencil from the mixed media kit. I just used Broken China Distress Oxide and a small little blending brush in 3 spots. So here, here, and here. And then I used the creamies that was in the kit, the Ride the Tide, to just do some coordinating splatters. So it's the same color basically, but it gives a little bit of shine. And then where it splattered on the words, it kind of helped it fade out a little bit. I just thought it was a neat technique. And this little tag is from the album Atom. I haven't gotten to the album yet, but there you are. Oh, again, from the Small But Mighty kit from last month. But otherwise, oh, and then these were very white. That's what they are usually. And against the cream, I thought it was a little jarring. So I used just a tiny bit of the old paper Distress Oxide with, again, another little blending brush. And then it went all over it. And then I just took a tiny bit of the Vintage Photo around the edges just to give it a little bit of definition. And that's it. Kitty hair. Okay. Then this one is kind of where I got the idea to use all these frames. This is a August Premium sketch from Scrap a Sketch. And it had something like this on it. So all I did was I took my trimmer, this style of trimmer, and I cut 1/2 inch basically frames from it. And then you'll have seen there was a couple on that one with the dogs. And then I can't remember if I used them anywhere else. But let's see. Lots of labels down here. And again, I covered up the cake on here. Life is short, make it sweet, because it didn't really have anything to do with the cake. So, and then I used some really old Robin's Nest dewdrops on here just for a little bit of shine. And so I didn't have to use confetti on every single layout, because I used it on a lot. This one was actually it's a Scrap a Sketch that's on their Facebook page. It's number 120. Let's see. Everything's from the kit. This is fussy cut out of one of the cards, the 3x4 cards, I believe. This is punched out of one of them. The Forever is from one of the sheets from the Small But Mighty kit last month. And then I used a Jelly Roll 10 in white and just did a doodly border around the outside, and piled on the confetti mix. So, and then this little What's Up from the What's Up collection that was in these little alphas came in real handy. I used an awful lot of them. Yeah, so that's that one. I think everything, yeah, everything's from the kit there. Okay, I've already done these photos, but because I have pulled out a bunch of photos to give to my nieces and nephews, I'm redoing some of them for my own album. And I mean, this kit was perfect, right? So was able to use a lot of the baking paraphernalia. Made a little shaker pocket. Made the title from one of the foam stickers, and then one of just the regular stickers from the sticker sheet. A little bit of confetti here and there. Super cute little Cameron. I love how everything pops off the black. And there was no sketch for that. This one is one of the Scrap a Sketch sketches on their Facebook page, number 109. It was actually from March, but perfect for these two little pictures. Our nephew had made the little picnic table for his daughter, and there is some journaling I was going to add to it. It's for his album. So for this one, I pulled these doilies were from, I think, the June kit, but and then the alphas were from going back to the fall, I believe. So I just thought the gold was nice with it, and then could pick up on that. And then I added some gold splatters with the Heidi Swap Shine spray. And again, little printable labels there, tucking in behind just to give a little bit of contrast behind the background. And we had to use the chicken paper. Had to use chicken paper. So Gunner's got this stuffed chicken that he's been carrying everywhere, and it's hilarious. This is my chicken. Did a little shake pocket. Cut that out of one of the 3x4 cards to make like a little ticket. Piled on some sequins here, confetti there. But otherwise, I mean, not much to it, just using up little pieces of scraps. And no sketch for that. Just kind of, I had those photos and made its own little grouping there. This is where I got into using some of the tissue from the mixed media kit. And I used, this is Shimmer's Vibes in Elfin Magic to just color it so it would kind of blend in with this particular daisy, I guess it is. I used a couple of Scrap and Happy Studio Flare and some Prima Satan crystals. So I used this one. I thought these were pretty. Really kind of picked up the warm colors there, and then just some of these white and gold ones. Again, those little black letters, Bubble Love. And I added, kind of disappointed myself. I splattered this pink, Pretty in Pink, on it after the fact, and it kind of made a mess. I didn't care for the way the splatters worked. So then I added some of the Bow Bunny shimmer glaze from way back in, it was with the Christmas kit, I believe. And it's fine, but I added it here and there, just I felt like it wasn't sparkly enough. So, I mean, I don't love this. I have half a mind to pull that off and do something else. However, that's the state of it right now. And no sketch for that, just was playing with it. And this is just using up little strips that were left. Die cut or fussy cut that, and these out of a this was out of a 4x4 card, and this was out of one of the 3x4s. And I was going to use the Heidi Swap again. We were talking yesterday in the Mercy Tiara patron group about the new distress spritzes. So this one's a fossilized amber. I hadn't pulled it out yet, but really pretty, huh? Like, it's a little more subtle than the Heidi Swap. Little smaller blobs. They dry really fast and a little more transparent. So be playing with these a lot, I think. But yeah, these are just tiny pieces used up. Basically made this with nothing. I made it with like one piece of paper and then it's just some leftover strips. And then the last one I have for today is, how long are we here? Oh, not too bad. I thought this would be crazy long. So this one is a little softer color palette. So this was fussy cut from one of the 3x4 cards, and then that kind of gave me the idea to just make a few more. I used a 2 because it's their second birthday, just kind of a subtle 2. Just punched that out of, I think it was actually out of part of one of the die cuts. This added some twine, punched a ticket or a tab out of that same paper. The Wish is from the Small But Mighty kit as well. Made a shaker pocket with Rachel Talman's Pixie Dust. I thought it was just a nice softer color palette for this one, although we do have a tiny bit of red in a few places. And then also I had these Simple Vintage Meadow Flowers, the enamel brads, and I just added a few in just because I thought they looked really pretty with it. So that's my 14 layouts. What I have left is I have the album left to do, and I think I was going to do some recipes because I have a lot of the stickers left. So I have this one ready to go for layout. My thought is for a birthday layout, something like this maybe, and then shine like the stars, and I've got just these stars set aside, so that one's kind of ready to go for a quick birthday layout. And honestly, this is all I have left from 2 packs of confetti mix. A few little stars. And I found one red confetti when I was cleaning up that must have fallen off something. So I went through 2 full packages basically. So those, actually the stars will be nice if I go with the star theme here. And then these are just kind of the scraps of paper. This was, I just wanted to show, this was in the Small But Mighty kit. And then that's the difference in the color to the green Simple Stories cardstock that I added. So yeah, I've got 2 pieces of the blue cardstock left. So, and then I've got a few sheets. Well, I just used 1 sheet of the, got that left. I have just the interior summer that I can use. That, I've got a lot of the die cuts left, and these are all the 4x4s that I cut up and the 3x4s, but I've even saved like pieces that were left from when I had fussy cut stuff. This is what's left from the Gotta Roll or Roll With It, but I'm thinking those will be nice in the mini album. And then I've just got a few fussy cut flowers left. A few little itty bitty scraps that I'm going to hold on to until I'm done with the mini album. And here's some more little pieces, a few little printable labels left. But that's it. I think, I mean, really, the way I scrapbook, I consider this a killed kit. But I think I can get probably 2 more layouts and my little mini album. So, yay me. See if I can get it done before the end of the month, because the new kit from Mercy Tiara, Tracy showed sneak peeks of it in her Patreon group. Oh, so good, so good. I'm anxious to get it now. So anyway, that's it for Mercy Tiara's August kit for now. Might show some more if I get some more done for the end of the month. And if not, they'll come up eventually. So anyway, hope everyone's having a great day. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.